everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, and this is a review for Croc Legend of the Gobbos on Xbox. Now, this is a remaster of the classic 1997 platforming game that I loved as a kid. Now, it originally came out on like the PS1, the Sega Saturn, and PC back in October 1997 for us in the EU. And it's one of my fondest memories of playing on the PlayStation, one of my oldest memories of playing on the PS1. I used to love it. You basically play as a crocodile who's helping these fuzzy little creatures called Gobbos, and they've raised him over the years, and then they get attacked by this evil Baron and all these villains, and they take over their sort of valley. And it's up to Croc to save them. Now, this is a sort of 3D platforming game, and back in the day, it was a clunky game. It had very much tank controls, and I still loved it back then. Now, the game that's on offer here is the exact same game you've come to know and love. 45 levels across 5 different worlds. Bosses at the end of them, all different sort of environments. You've got your like underwater caves, you've got volcanoes, stuff like that. And this is a very faithful remaster. It's just like the original game, but it just looks and plays better. The graphics are improved. The way it plays feels a lot smoother as well. And it's published by Argonaut Games, who basically reformed to release this, and it's developed by Titanium Studios, and they basically worked with original members of the team who worked on the original game, got a load of like development materials, and they've thrown in a like encyclopedia full of concept art and level designs and stuff like that, and I thought that was really cool. It's well worth looking at if you're a fan of the game. The game itself, like I say, features the enhanced like HD graphics, and definitely the improved controller makes it so much better with the improved camera. Now, you can set it to have like retro video like filters and stuff to recreate the old school 1990s experience, but I honestly played it in its bright, beautiful HD greatness. Now, this was always a game that I loved playing as a kid. I don't ever remember getting far in it. When I went back to play it, I remember playing all of the earlier levels, but I don't remember any of the other ones. So I must have been rubbish as a kid. But each level sees you having to navigate enemies, platforming sections and stuff like that to get to the end and hit a bong, basically, or a gong. You have to like bang it and it goes to the next level. Now, in each level there are a variety of collectibles that you have to collect. So there's these little grey orbs, which are your health, basically like rings. If you've got none of them and you get hit, you die. If you've got some, you drop them, you can pick them up again. There's 6 Gobbos in each sort of stage to find, and basically you find them in the level, and once you've got the first 5, there's a 6th one that you can find by collecting 5 coloured crystals. So there's 5 just dotted about in cages and hidden and stuff like that. Then you collect these other coloured crystals. It gets very much, I will say, like Crash Bandicoot 3, where you're at so many different crystals to collect and stuff. But you collect these 5 crystals, it unlocks a door, and there's like a puzzle at the end, sort of like a mini game to do to get this last Gobbo. Now, if you completely find all of the Gobbos in each world, it'll unlock a secret level, and if you complete that, you get a special puzzle piece. And if you get every puzzle piece, it then gets an extra island at the end of the game with more levels as well. And while you don't need to find all the Gobbos to finish the game, you do need to sort of unlock the true ending of the game by finding them all. So there is a reason to go back and replay levels if you've missed anything. Now, it won't appeal to everyone. The levels are quite short. Some of them are quite tricky. Sometimes the platforming's still a little janky, even with the modern controllers. But all in all, it is really fun. I found that I was playing it and then I went back and replayed a lot of the earlier levels again because I figured out like where stuff was hidden and stuff like that. But all in all, really good. The game looks great. The game sounds great. Even though it's like shiny and new, it still plays and looks exactly how I remember it as a kid. This is like the nostalgia hit. This is what I think it looked like when I played it originally, even though I know it wasn't. And for that, I can't complain. Now, it's on all platforms. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and I believe it's on GOG on PC. On Xbox, it's playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, optimised for Series X and S consoles, and it's priced at $24.99. So if you want an old-school platforming, like, collectathon game, that was one of the highlights of the PS1, in my opinion, this style of genre. You can't go wrong with it. An absolute great game, proper nostalgia kick, well worth your time and money. So hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon, guys, for more gaming content. Thanks for watching.